Hello everyone, my name is Reena Dsouza and I will be handling e-commerce for you people. And today let's discuss about the first chapter of e-commerce, that is Introduction to e-commerce. So, e-commerce andre enu? What is e-commerce? E-commerce is nothing but buying and selling of products or services using electronic devices. Okay, it's very simple. It is widely used nowadays and it only means that buying and selling of products or services or goods using electronic devices. Okay, so according to the definition of electronic commerce is a business methodology that addresses the needs of the merchants, organization and consumers by keeping into consideration to cut the cost of the product and improving the quality, services and increasing the speed of delivery. So, andre enu andre according to this definition prakara, who and all are getting the benefits by this e-commerce? That is the organization, and the merchants and the third one is customers. So ಈ e-commerce ಇಂದ ಯಾರ್ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಬೆನಿಫಿಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ? ಒಂದು ಆರ್ಗನೈಸೇಷನ್ಗೆ, ಒಂದು ಮರ್ಚೆಂಟ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಕಸ್ಟಮರ್ಸ್ಗೆ. ಸೊ ಇದು ಹೆಂಗೆ ಯೂಸ್ಫುಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ e-commerce ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, to cut down the cost of the product. Okay, not only product but also the whole system, whole process ಇದಲ್ಲ, e-commerce process ಇಂದ the cost reduction ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So to cut down the cost and to improve the quality and services and to increase the speed of delivery. These three are the most important when you are buying some goods or when you are purchasing some goods. When you are the best example for e-commerce is any web services or any applications that from which we can buy the goods. Like for example, Amazon. What we do in Amazon? We purchase goods, right? Amazon, Flipkart, so many more, right? Nowadays this e-commerce has spread so widely that all we do is shopping with the e-commerce application, right? And many more. Not only this, we have many more examples for e-commerce applications. So I hope you have understood the definition of the e-commerce. That is, it is a business methodology from which it helps the organization, merchants and customers by cutting down the cost, improving the quality and services of the goods and increasing the speed of delivery. Okay, the examples for e-commerce websites are Amazon, Flipkart and etc. So these three are the most important thing, right? When we buy something, these three are the most important thing. That is, we need less cost. Okay, cost must be as less as possible. And second one, the quality of the goods. Quality tumba chanagirbeko. Hauda? Next, the third one is speed. Delivery speed agbarbeku. Hauda? So nowadays they are also see in Amazon what they have done. They have given a Prime membership. What will happen in Prime membership? We have a feature of fast delivery, that once you place your order, the next day you will get the delivery. Or everyone needs speed delivery. Okay, so e-commerce helps in speed delivery. So commonly e-commerce is associated with buying and selling of goods. Okay, it primarily is it considers the transaction. Okay, transaction of money, transaction of goods. This is associated with electronic commerce. Okay, next we will see what is the framework of electronic commerce. The framework of So this is very important question. It has a diagram, so it carries a lot of marks. So please concentrate on this diagram. So it has got two pillars. Okay, it has got two pillars. And it has got 4 building blocks. Okay, these are 2 pillars and there are 4 building blocks. The first building block is network infrastructure. The second one is media content and network. Media content and network publishing infrastructure. And the third one is messaging and information distribution. Infrastructure. And the last one is common business services. Please refer the textbook for detailed diagram and you have to write that diagram in your examination or your interviews. Okay, this is brief diagram. This is public policy and this is technical standards. Okay, and there are many electronic commerce applications. Okay, like supply chain management, video on demand, home shopping, and etc. Okay, and there are many more. You can just refer the textbook and you can write it down in your examination. The exact same diagram has to be in your examination. Okay, so now let's see what are these building blocks and what are these pillars exactly. Okay, see, electronic commerce is not built from the scratch. It is built on the existing business infrastructure. ಅಂದರೆ ಇವಾಗ ಈ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನಿಕ್ ಕಾಮರ್ಸ್ನ ಹೊಸದಾಗಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಇವಾಗ ಇರೋ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ಸನ್ನೇ ಅವರು ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನಿಕ್ ಆಗಿ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ಆನ್ ದ ಬೇಸಿಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್. ಈ ಬೇಸನ್ನು ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅವರು ತಮ್ಮ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ಸನ್ನು, ಯಾರೇ ಅವರು ಆರ್ಗನೈಸೇಷನ್ ಇರಲಿ, ಕಂಪ್ನಿ ಇರಲಿ, ತಮ್ಮ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ಸನ್ನು ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನಿಕ್ ಇ ಕಾಮರ್ಸ್ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಇನ್ನೂ ವೈಡ್ ರೇಂಜ್ ಆಫ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ಗೆ ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಡ್ ಆಗುವಂತೆ, ರೀಚ್ ಆಗುವಂತೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಸೊ the first building block of e-commerce framework is network infrastructure. So ಇದನ್ನ ನೀವು ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಇನ್ಫ್ರಾಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್ ಅಂತಾನೂ ಕರಿಬಹುದು. ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ you can also call it as infrastructure superhighway, information superhighway, sorry. You can call it information superhighway. Okay na? The first one building block idu ee framework in the first building block yavadu network infrastructure. It can also be called as information superhighway. The second one is media content and network publishing infrastructure. Third one is messaging and information distribution infrastructure. And the fourth and the last one, and this is also an important building block of this framework, that is common business services. So these are the building blocks. ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಈ 4 building blocks. Okay, these are called as building blocks of e-commerce framework. And this public policy and technical standards are called the pillars of e-commerce. Okay, now let's briefly understand what is this. Okay, let's briefly understand how this works. So simple ಆಗಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಇನ್ಫ್ರಾಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್ also called as information superhighway. Now think about this. You have a goods to send it from one place to another. ಒಂದು ಗೂಡ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಅದನ್ನು ನೀವು ಒಂದು ಪ್ಲೇಸಿಂದ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಪ್ಲೇಸಿಗೆ ತೊಗೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಬೇಕು. ಸೊ what will you do? You have to connect it to you have to send it through road. Okay, think of a highway. You have a highway. So this highway, what happens is, in this also, like the national highway, think of national highway ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಗೂಡ್ಸ್ ಕಳಿಸ್ಬೇಕಾ, ಅದೇ ತರ ಇದರಲ್ಲೂ ಅಷ್ಟೇ e-commerce ಅಲ್ಲಿ we have network infrastructure or information superhighway for sending the goods, and it is not monolithic. Okay, this is not monolithic. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದೇ ರೋಡಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಎಲ್ಲ ಗೂಡ್ಸು, ಒಂದೇ ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಟ್ ರೋಡ್ ಇರಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಅದೇ ಥರ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಸಣ್ಣ ಪುಟ್ಟ ರೋಡ್ಸ್ ಕನೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಇಂಟರ್ ಕನೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ರೋಡ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಅದೇ ಥರ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಇನ್ಫ್ರಾಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಸೂಪರ್ ಹೈವೇಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಕಾಂಬಿನೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ರೋಡ್ಸ್. ಆಯಿತಾ, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಮೆಶ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಟರ್ ಕನೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ಸ್. ಆಯಿತಾ, ನಾವು ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಕಾಮನ್ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ರೋಡ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಅದೇ ಥರ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನಿಕ್ ಕಾಮರ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಕಾಲ್ ಇಟ್ ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್. ಓಕೆ, ಆನ್ ದ ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಸೆಂಡಿಂಗ್ ದ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಅ highway. So in the highway we have the road. Okay, to put the goods in some goods we need some, what we need some vehicle. So vehicle, the media content and network publishing acts as vehicle. Okay, it acts as a vehicle to transport the information or the goods from one place to the one point to the other. Okay, the best example for media content and network publishing is HTML. Now come back to the HTML. See, it's like vehicle, right? Vehicle. ರೋಡ್ ಮೇಲೆ ವೆಹಿಕಲ್ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ, ಹಾಗಂತ ನಾವು ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ವೆಹಿಕಲ್ ಅಂತ ಕಳ್ಸೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ, ಹೌದಾ? ಸೊ ಈ ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್, ರೋಡ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದೆ, ಈ ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು? ವೆಹಿಕಲ್ಸ್ ಏನು ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು? ವೆಹಿಕಲ್ಸ್ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು. ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ? in the form of goods are sent in the form of what? HTML or Java, or you can send it by www. The information is put in this kind of vehicles. These act as vehicles. The information ಎಲ್ಲ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕಿರ್ತಾರೆ, HTML ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಇಲ್ಲ ಜಾವಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಜಾವಾ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕೋಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಹಾಕಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್ ವೈಡ್ ವೆಬ್, ಓಕೆನಾ? www ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕಿ ಕಳಿಸಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇದು ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ? ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಮೆಸೇಜಿಂಗ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಇನ್ಫ್ರಾಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್. ಸೊ ಇವಾಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ರೋಡ್ ಇದೆ, ವೆಹಿಕಲ್ಲು ಇದೆ, ಅದನ್ನ ಹಾಕಿ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಹಾಕಿ ಕಳ್ಸೋಕ್ಕೆ. ಈ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಯಾವ ಥರದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಕಳಿಸೋದು? ಓಕೆನಾ? ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಹೇಗೆ ಕಳಿಸೋದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಸೊ ಇಮೇಲ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಳಿಸ್ಬೋದು, ಇಮೇಲ್, ಓಕೆ, ಇಮೇಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಳಿಸ್ಬೋದು, ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸೆಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಥ್ರೂ HTTP. What is HTTP? It is Hypertext Transport Protocol. Although it is a set of rules and regulations through which we can send text, right? So ee tara kalisbodu. What, so see now what and all we have message in the form of email or in the form of HTTP or any other protocol. Okay, so this message is put in the vehicle. What is the vehicle? HTML or Java or www. So this information is put in the vehicle and it is sent to the node. What is the node? That is information superhighway, that is network infrastructure. Okay, now the last one. Okay, to ensure the safe delivery. Now everything is done. It is going through the network, okay, through the superhighway. It is going to it is in the vehicle. The information is in the vehicle and it is moving from point A to point B. There is a point A and there is a point B, and you have put your message. The message in the ಒಂದು ಇದು ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಲೈಕ್ ರೋಡ್ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಈ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಈ ಮೆಸೇಜನ್ನ ಒಂದು ವೆಹಿಕಲ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು, ಮೀಡಿಯಾ ಕಾಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕಿ ಯು ಆರ್ ಸೆಂಡಿಂಗ್ ದಿಸ್. ಟು ಎನ್ಶ್ಯೂರ್ ದ ಸೇಫ್ ಡೆಲಿವರಿ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ A to B or from source to destination, we need something, right? So there is common business services. Okay, what are the functions of common business services? Let's see what are the functions of common business services then. The functions of common business services are to ensure safe delivery. Safe and deliver agbekkappa ನಾವು ಏನೇ information what we are sending, it has to be delivered safely. Also safe delivery. Okay, next it will ensure that correct transaction is being happening. Okay, so transaction ಅನ್ನ examine ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. So any transaction ಆಗಲಿ, money transaction ಆಗಲಿ, ನೀವು ಏನೇ ಇವಾಗ ಏನೇ if you are purchasing anything from Amazon or you are purchasing anything from Flipkart, you will make online transactions, right? Online you will pay the money. So this is the building block which examines the transaction is correctly done or not. Okay, correct ಆಗಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ದುಡ್ಡು ಸೇಫ್ ಆಗಿ the destination ಗೆ ರೀಚ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆಯಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ನೋಡೋದು ಯಾವುದು? ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ common business services. And the last one, and it also checks the encryption and the authentication and security. Okay, building block of common business services. Okay. Now the two important supporting pillars of this framework, that is public policy and technical standards. So what is this public policy? Public policy, it deals with the cost of accessing information. This deals with the cost. Okay, deals with the cost reduction, cost ಎಷ್ಟು ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಎಲ್ಲ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ಯಾವುದು ಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ ಪಾಲಿಸಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ರೆಗ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ಸ್, it deals with the regulations. Regulation of what? It ಇದರಿಂದ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಪಿಲ್ಲರ್ ಇಂದ, ಈ ಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ ಪಾಲಿಸಿಯಿಂದ ಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ ಇಂದ ರೈಟ್ಸ್ ಏನು, ಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ ಇಂದು ರೈಟ್ಸ್ ನ ಪ್ರೊಟೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಇದು ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆನಾ. ಆಮೇಲೆ and to detect the information piracy. Okay, pirating. Piracy ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಂತ ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ಅನ್ಕೊಂತೀನಿ. Piracy ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ it is illegally, the videos and all will be illegally spread. Okay, it will be hacked or it will be spread illegally. So this piracy ನು ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು, ಪೈರಸಿ ಆಗಲಿಲ್ಲ ಹಾಗೆ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ಯಾವುದು ಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ ಪಾಲಿಸಿ. ಓಕೆನಾ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, okay, these are the function of public policy. The next supporting pillar is the technical standards. Technical standards ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, for everything there is a need for standards. ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಮೇಲೆನೆ ಎಲ್ಲಾನು ಬಿಲ್ಡ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. Especially in computer networking, there is a need for standards. Okay, everything is built on some standards. Our standards edakke anta helidre for smooth functioning and a proper functioning of the system. So we need standards. So in this, what will happen is, the final pillar of e-commerce is technical standards, without which revolution would be minimized. ಆಯ್ತಾ. ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ, ಈ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕಲ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಇದ್ರದ್ದು ಏನು ಯೂಸ್ ಇದೆ ಅದು ತುಂಬ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಕ್ರೂಷಿಯಲ್ ಇನ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನಿಕ್ ಕಾಮರ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಇನ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನಿಕ್ ಕಾಮರ್ಸ್ technical standards are very crucial because money is also involved, customer satisfaction is involved. ಎಲ್ಲ ತುಂಬ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಇನ್ವಾಲ್ವ್ ಆಗಿರೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, the standards are kept very high. Okay, ಕ್ರೂಷಿಯಲ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ವೆರಿ ಹೈ, ವೆರಿ ಇಂಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿ ತುಂಬ ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕಲ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಸೆಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ensure not only seamless or harmonious integration across the transportation network, but access the information of any type of device. So ಈ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕಲ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಎದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ಕ್ರೂಷಿಯಲ್ ಆಗಿಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, see, some people will be using laptops for accessing the for example Amazon, or some other people will be using their mobile phones, or others will be using the other devices. So from every device, the look and feel of that application or e-commerce website has to be the same, and the protection needs to be the same. Protection ಹಾಗೆ ಇರಬೇಕು, ನೋಡಿದಾಗ ಲುಕ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಫೀಲು ಹಾಗೆ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕಲ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡನ್ನ ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಒಂದು ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕಲ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಡಿವೈಸ್, ಯಾವುದೇ ಡಿವೈಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಆ ವೆಬ್ಸೈಟನ್ನು ನಾವು ಆಕ್ಸೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಎಲ್ಲದರಲ್ಲೂ ಒಂದೇ ಥರ ಕಾಣಬೇಕು, ಒಂದೇ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕಲ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ಸನ್ನು ಹೈಯಾಗಿ ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಓಕೆನಾ. ಐ ಹೋಪ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟುಡ್ this is very important topic, that is framework of electronic commerce. Let me just recall this. So what happens, what is e-commerce? E-commerce is a business methodology in which the organization, the customers and the merchants are focused to cut down the cost of the product and to increase the quality and services of the product while improving the speed of delivery. Okay, while increasing the speed of delivery. So e-commerce andre enanta gottaydala. So what is the framework? We have seen what is the framework. The framework of electronic commerce, it has 4 building blocks and 2 supporting pillars. The first building block is information superhighway, or it can be called as network infrastructure. Network infrastructure example I ಹೇಳಿಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ ನಾನು. So it is coaxial cables or twisted pair cables or fiber optic cables, but the cables, okay na. These are provided by your telephone operators, okay na. ಇದನ್ನ ಯಾರು ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಯಾರು ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಟೆಲಿಫೋನ್ ಆಪರೇಟರ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, internet providers, okay. These people give the connectivity is given by these people, okay, through cables and wire into ಬರುತ್ತೆ, wireless ಬರುತ್ತೆ, okay na. Next, the second one is media content and network publishing infrastructure. So media content andre eno, it is like a vehicle. So what are the examples for these vehicles? That is media contents, that is HTML, Java and HTML and Java, okay, and also www, that is World Wide Web, and the message which is being transferred from one place to another is in the form of emails, HTTP or EDIs, okay, or it can be in any other forms also. This information is distributed from the vehicle. Using the vehicle, this email is put in the any of the forums like HTML, as I told you, HTML, Java or www, and is transferred to the destination using the network infrastructure, that is through cables, or it can be wireless, okay, wireless. Next one is the common business services. Common business services means it helps to maintain all the other building blocks and supporting links, like by providing different services like safe delivery, and it examines the transaction, and it ensures the encryption and authentication, and also it checks the security of the customers. Then we'll come across the 2 pillars of the framework of electronic commerce, that is public policy and technical standards. This public policy, it looks after the cost reduction, and it protects the public rights by providing some regulations. It gives privacy for the users who is using the application, and also it gives security. Then there is the final pillar of the framework, that is technical standards. In technical standards, the standards are kept very crucial because it has transaction, okay, it has money transactions within it, so the technical standards are kept very high. Technical standards na ತುಂಬಾ high ಆಗಿ ಇಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ, okay. Okay, why this technical standards are kept very high? Because the customers will use different types of devices, and in all the devices we need same look and feel, same feel of that application. So we need high technical standards. Okay, I hope you have understood this framework of electronic commerce. It is very important question. Learned about the introduction part of the electronic commerce, the definition of electronic commerce, and the most important question of the first chapter, that is the framework of the electronic commerce. And in the next chapter we will learn, in the next video we will learn about the anatomy of electronic commerce.